Hello everyone, welcome to our app demonstration video, and before we start that, let us tell you the motivation behind developing this application, and we shall also introduce you to our team members. It is so possible that sometimes we are in position to offer a lift, or it might happen that we are in need of a lift. Hence, this application gives you the perfect solution. As a student, when we travel from one place to another, let us say from our college to city or vice versa, we always wish to have a known company with us with whom we can travel, chit chat, gossip, and discuss about our careers. And what if we can even share the fare while traveling? Definitely, it will make our pockets happier. And keeping all this in mind, we have tried to develop an Android application which will definitely make your journey joyful. Now, let us meet our team members. Our Android application development team consists of 5 members: Mr. Tushar Gupta, Ms. Abhilasha Sharma, Mr. Kapil Chipa, Ms. Soumya Parashar, and Ms. Akshita Priyadarshi. So this was all from the introduction part. Now we will be heading towards the functionality of our Android application, which will be containing the use case diagrams, sequence diagrams, later followed by the demonstration video in which we will be checking the test cases. We will be seeing this use case diagram of NITCTravelTogether application. Quickly we will be starting with the login. Login simply says that a person should be a registered person. So if a person is not registered, he need to do the registration process. Registration process contains the basic details, plus the very important part is that a person must be having a valid NITC login ID, and this would be working as the verification to check the authentication of that person. Verification means that once a person will be registering with the NITC login ID, link will be sent to his official NITC mail ID, and in that link he will be coming back to the login, and then after getting or clicking on that link, the login procedure will complete. So this was all about login. Now we will be moving towards the next important functionality, which is offer lift. Offer lift says that a person is having his vehicle and he is willing to offer a lift to a person who is traveling to the same location where he is traveling. So since this feature include enter type of vehicle, which means this is very important that a person should give his vehicle details, which contains number of seats and the type of vehicle. Once a person has offered the lift, he needs to wait. There will be a list which will be saying that the people who are willing to travel with this person. So we will be giving the user the lift. If the list is empty, there could be two possibilities. One, that no person is traveling to that location, or second reason could be that you have entered the wrong destination. Both will be displayed in the empty list. Then if he has offered the lift, then there will be another user who will be willing to take a lift, which will be saying need lift. So need lift person will be going to that list, and where this list of available people will be there, and this person who is seeking the list will be selecting one from this, and then he will be sending the request. Because he is seeking the list, he will be sending the request. Now the person who has offered the lift will be the one who will approve the list. So this person will be approving the list, and this person will be requesting. So this person will be approving or rejecting. He can either approve or reject. Both he can do. So if he will approve, the contact details will be displayed. Now in this we have added another feature which was not there initially, which says that currently active. So now user A who has offered the lift and say user B who has requested for a lift, both will be going to this currently active box, and here they will be saying each other's details. So this currently active will have each other's detail, and once their ride is over, they can greet each other. So this was all about currently active. Then there is, and through currently active only they can rate each other, because this is very important. If suppose this is traveler A and this is traveler B, So it should not happen that traveler C should rate traveler A or B. Only traveler A should rate traveler B. So we have created another functionality saying currently active, where they can rate and report both. Then there is search profile. Why search profile is important? Say traveler A has never traveled with traveler B, so he should know whether that traveler B is having good rating or something kind of that. So he can just simply go search about traveler B in his search profile, where he cannot rate him, but he can simply say see his rate. So that is why search profile is very important. Now there is share fare. What share fare is that? Says that if traveler A and traveler B both are traveling to same destination and they are not aware that they are traveling to same destination, they simply needs to turn on their location, and in this case again this will work as offer lift and need lift only. The only difference is that people won't be having their own vehicle and they will be sharing the fare. So here entering the detail is not necessary while having share fare for functionality. Simply they need to go and select the share fare, and then there will again on offer lift. Offer lift says the one who has initiated share fare, and the people who will be joining later will be going to need lift. Now we shall be looking to the login authentication. So login authentication is the most essential and most basic part of logging into the Android application, which simply says that there is an actor saying that enter details to the login, which will be verified with the app server. If verification is done, it will be searched in the app database whether the user is already registered or not. The search will get over and the user will be able to log into the application. So if if user has not been already registered to the application, he simply needs to enter the registration details. Registration details will be stored in the app database. Then if the registration process is successful, and the registration process will only be successful if the email ID of NITC is valid, then the registration successful message will be displayed on the GUI, and then there will be an OK message, and again actor will be redirected to the login, and then he can log into the application. Now we will see the another sequence diagram of our Android application, which is offer lift and share fare. Basically offer lift and share fare both work in the same way. The only difference is that in offer lift a person is offering a lift and he is having his own vehicle, whereas on the other hand in share fare the person is not having his own vehicle but is willing to travel with some person. So for both the reasons, in both the cases, whether it's share fare or offer lift, the person will be entering his destination, then he will be entering the details, then details of the vehicle. Here the details entered by the person is of the offer lift, like what kind of vehicle is he having. So he will be entering that details, then the successful details will be uploaded. Then there is another user who is also willing for the share fare. See, for share fare also we need two people. So this is for person A willing to offer share fare, and this is person B who is also interested for the share fare. So he will also be going for the option share fare, and after going in share fare there will be a need lift offer of share fare, and from there will be a list which will be containing the name of people who have offered share fare. So this will be coming here, we can say in other terms. So the list will be going back to the person will be sending the request, since this person is the one who is asking for the share fare lift. So he will be the one who will be sending the request, and since this was about the share fare person, and for the offer lift person there will be someone who will be seeking lift, so that will be called as need lift. So for the need lift also he will be fetching the list so this offer lift people will be coming here in fetch list. So this list will going back to the same person, then the person will send the request, then this request will be sent to this person, and then this person can accept the request or can reject the request depending on his choice. So the next sequence diagram is about the need lift functionality, which will be seeing next. So basically this is the basic operation login successful, which we have already seen in the login sequence diagram. The basic functionality starts from here. A person wants, see here we have mentioned want to travel, which in later stages during the discussion we have eliminated, and we'll be directly starting with a need lift functionality, which will be directly visible as an option in our application. So need lift, then in the need lift, after need lift there will be a list of destination or a places that has been offered by some of the people who are willing to offer a lift and travel to that location. So once the user has requested for a lift, he will be seeing that list. Later this is the alternative box, which is saying that what if we have wrong destination or something like that, which will be not considering right now. So once they have selected from the person from the list, he can simply send the request. Yeah, he can select the user. If there are n number of users, definitely a person who is seeking for a lift can choose a person he is willing to travel. Once he has selected the user, he can definitely send him the request, and then he has to wait for the request exception or rejection. So this alternative box just says about that if it is the request is rejected, then again he will be redirected to the list where he can select another person. Otherwise, if it is accepted by the person, the details will be exchanged. That means display details, and then both the users will be going to another kind of functionality which says that currently active, which we have discussed in sequence diagram, which we have already discussed in use case diagram, and there they can rate each other on the basis of their journey experience. So now we will be seeing our another sequence diagram which says about the rating a person and about reporting the person. This is the basic login procedure which we have already seen in our first sequence diagram. So we will be starting with this thing, and before rating a person there is an alternative box which says that a profile must be there to rate a person. So this is simply explaining if a profile exists or if a profile does not exist, kind of thing. So we will be looking for the rate user. See, in initial time when we were thinking about the project, we say that a person will be searching a profile and then rating, but while developing and while discussing with our teammates and with our mentor, we have noticed that if a person C has never traveled with person A, he should not be able to rate person A. So basically we have made another feature, or we can say we have added another functionality known as currently active. Currently active will store those people who have traveled with each other, and when they will end their journey, they will be able to rate each other separately according to their experience of the ride. So this is what rate user is. So this is one user, say traveler A, and this is second user, say traveler B. So traveler A is rating traveler B, and that rating will be stored in app database. Similarly, traveler B can also rate traveler A. And now this important feature, which is report user, says that while traveling, if traveler A has experienced something bad, poor or unethical about traveler B, he can report this to SAC, which is the Student Affairs Council of NIT Calicut, and SAC will be looking after this matter, whether he should be punished or any fine should be imposed in him, or he should be banned depending on his behavior and on the investigation. So a mail will be sent by SAC to a mail will be sent to SEC by the app server. Hello everyone, now we will be starting the demonstration video of our Android application NITCTravelTogether. So starting, this is the welcome page of NITCTravelTogether. Since I am very new to this application, so I need to register myself first. So registration process, the first field is NITC email ID. Since this application is exclusively for NITC people, so we will be needing an NITC valid email ID. Then I will be entering my password, then my first name, then my last name, Then I will be entering my phone number. Then my gender, my age, and then I will sign up. Once I will sign up, registered successfully, please go to your email and verify your mail ID. So I will be going to my email ID, and yes, I see I got a verification email from NITCTravelTogether. Through this link I will be able to log in, and this page will be saying that you can now go in with your new account. So I will go back to NITCTravelTogether. Now I will be signing up. So I have see, this is the email ID that I have used while registration, Abhilash_ my roll number @nitc.ac.in. So now I will signing in, and see, authentication is a success one, and this is the application. This is the welcome page, or I can say the Google API. So this is my location. These are the other people who have installed and using this application: Soumya, Kapil, then there's Akshita, Tushar, and here this is the major functionalities and feature of our Android application, which we will be discussing later. So now we have entered into our app after successful login. Let us quickly check what all functionalities does our application have. So starting with the offer lift. Offer lift simply says that a person is traveling to a location, he or she has a vehicle and is willing to offer a seat in his vehicle to a person. So as of now so let us go to offer lift. Say I am traveling to Calicut. I have 3 seats and my vehicle type is car. So I have offered a lift, which is a successful one, and now as for of now no one has requested, so there is no request within 1 hour, or you have entered wrong destination, which means that either no one is traveling to NIT Calicut, or I should say no one is traveling to Calicut, or there is no place like Calicut. But hold on, I got a notification. I hope someone is willing to travel with me. Yes, request for lift from Tushar. So Tushar has asked for a lift, that is, he has selected an option called need lift. So now in incoming request I will have Tushar's name. So okay, I will accept Tushar's lift. So this is Tushar, his name, his email ID, his gender, his age. As of now the contact details are not exchanged. It will only be exchanged when I will select Tushar as my traveling partner. So the same is said here. You have successfully accepted the request of Tushar Gupta. Please go to current active option to see your co-traveler's detail. So here I have got a notification from Kapil that he is willing to travel with me. So I'll go here in the incoming request. Okay, Kapil is saying that he is willing to travel with me, so I will select him. I will accept his request, and now as it is saying that you have successfully accepted the request of Kapil Chipa, please go to current active option to see your co-traveler details. So now I will be going to my current active box, and here I can see Kapil, who has requested me to travel. Now here I can see his contact number. This is very important, that contact number will only be shown when the 2 people agreed mutually to travel with each other. So I can call him. Now once our journey is over, we will say that end lift. So here I can end my lift, and here I can rate Kapil. Say our journey was good, so I will be giving him 5. So rated successfully, and once I have rated, I cannot rate him again. So I will go back to my main menu. So far we have seen So far we have seen that I have offered the lift and a person has asked for a lift. Now I will be seeking a lift, that is I need to go for a need lift option. So there are two people who are offering the lift. Tushar is traveling to Kashmir and Kapil is traveling to Delhi. I will mention it again that for now we have kept the radius 10,000 kilometers, but when actually the app will be working, it will be 5 kilometer radius maximum. So I will select Tushar. Tushar is having 10 seats and I don't know what kind of vehicle is he traveling with. So basically he is having a truck which is a 10-seater truck. So I will send him a request and notification has been sent successfully. Now I have to wait for the time being Tushar accept my request. So now I will be showing you about the share fare where I can offer a lift. The only difference is I need not to enter my vehicle details. So say I want to travel to Delhi, so I can offer a lift and then I can wait for a person who can accept my lift to travel with me to Delhi. See, in both the cases, in offer lift and need lift of share fare, both the users does not have any vehicle, but the one who initiated the lift will be considered as a person who is offering the lift. So in this case, I am the one who is offering the lift. So now I got a notification where Tushar is saying that he wants to share the fare with me. So since Tushar is requested, so obviously his name will be here in incoming request. So incoming request says Tushar, his time, and this time I will be the previous time I show what if I will accept his request, then it will be going to currently active box from where I can rate him. So this time I will reject his request. So the request is rejected and reject notification has been sent to him successfully. So I got a notification saying that my request has been accepted by Tushar. I have asked for a lift and Tushar got agreed to offer me the lift. Now the same procedure which I have already explained will be continued again. That is, in current active, I and Tushar will be there. This is the contact details. Contact details can only be seen of those users who are traveling with you, those who are your co-travelers and are in current active menu with you. So I will end OK, and this time I will rate him the same, let it be 4.6, rated successfully. I can't rate him again. Now I will go back. See, current active is empty. Then this was about when I am asking for a when I am asking a lift, that is a general need lift. Now what if I am ready to share the fare with someone? So I will be going in a need lift. Why share fare is a need lift kind? What does need lift mean in share fare? See, there are times like suppose two people are traveling to college, say to NIT Calicut from airport. Both of them are willing to share the fare, but none of them is having the vehicle. So a person opened the need lift section, he saw that no one is traveling, so he initiated the ride. He said that okay, let me offer a lift of share fare. So now in share fare need lift I will go. Okay, I will say Tushar is traveling to Goa. Wow. So of course I want to travel with him, so I will send him a request, send request for lift. So I have sent him the request. So I got a notification that your request to travel has been rejected, which means that Tushar is not willing to take me along with him to Goa. So again, since he has rejected my request, therefore no current active. So now let us see more features of our application. So here it is a search profile. I have traveled with Tushar and Kapil and I have rated them through current active. So let us say I want to search the profile of Soumya. So I can simply go and see Soumya, her rating. If in future I would like to travel with her, I can just go and search her profile. I cannot rate her from this place because here rating is not accessible. We can only rate people with whom we are traveling. So this is search profile. Now let us check what this about section says about this app. So basically it gives you the detailed information about the app, consisting like what kind of technology we have used. We have also used Google API to get the current location. This application will only be able to access by the people who are in the radius of 5 kilometers. We can simply get the lift, all these kind of things that I have explained you. Now these are the developers who have developed this Android application. This Soumya, her LinkedIn profile is there, her Facebook profile is there. This is Abhilasha, Tushar, Akshata and Kapil. We can directly go and access any of the profile. Like suppose if I want to access Abhilasha's, I have to go and find Abhilasha on LinkedIn. So I can just simply press here, click on this, a LinkedIn option will be coming, and through this I will be redirected on her profile. Similarly, I can go and find any other's profile also if I want. And then there is a GitHub link of our Android application. You guys can go and check our Android application, which is already uploaded on GitHub. So as we are done with the demonstration video, we will be heading towards the test cases, and we will be checking that whether all the test cases are running properly on the Android application. So this is the API where where you can see my location and the people who are using this app, their location. So first test case says that report to the traveler for inappropriate behavior. So I have offered a lift. So as I will be offering a lift, then someone will be requesting for a lift, then inappropriate behavior could be reported. So let us say I am traveling to Delhi. I have 3 seats and I am traveling through car. So I have offered the lift, and as you can see that okay, I got a notification from Tushar. See, you can see here also there is a request for lift from Tushar. So I got a notification from Tushar that he wants to travel with me. So here it is. I accept his request, which says that I need to go to the current active box. I will go to current active, where I can see Tushar's contact details, and report and rate can only be done once the ride is over. So I earned with Tushar. Now I can report. See, this is the thing which is mentioned in test case, that report the traveler. So I will be reporting traveler. Say he misbehaved with me while in journey, and now I can report, which says that the user is reported successfully. So the next test case says that when user request for share fare and another user accept that request, this should have done. So for this, the precondition is the user must be logged in. Obviously, how to ensure the precondition is that they should be available in the list. So here is the list. So here share fare, need lift
is there. We have already seen this test case while running our app for the demonstration video. So we will be heading towards the next test case. The next test case is this: when user tries to share fare with another users and the request is rejected. Again, we have done this also during our demonstration video, where the person has rejected the share request of a share fare person. So this test case is also done and we have accepted this. Now we will be going towards another test case. When user tries to enter the wrong destination, user must be log into the system and select want to travel option. We have eliminated this want to travel option as we have discussed with our mentor, and he suggested that there should be no such option. Instead, we have simply created offer lift option, and then there is need lift. The one who will be offering the lift can simply go and offer the lift, and the one who wants to travel with that person can just go and sit to need lift. So no invalid option. But yes, if the wrong destination has been entered, there will be no list of incoming requests, which means that if a person has entered a wrong destination, incoming request will be saying that sorry, there is no request within 1 hour, or you have entered the wrong destination. This is the changes which we have done in the later stages while developing the application.
So the next test case is test case number 5, which says that user tries to offer a lift and accepts the request. This we have already done in the demonstration video, that someone has offered the lift and it has been accepted. So for the since we have already seen in demonstration, which means that all the condition would have been satisfied. The user is obviously logged in, he has offered the lift and the needed user requested for it. So for user offered the lift get modified about the request, and then again their number is shared in, and then they have entered into current active box, where they can see each other's detail, including the contact details. So there, yes, the person offering the lift will request, and the pop-up message will be shown on the screen that person has requested. Thereafter, contact information of both the person traveling together are visible. And the addition point that we have added is that their contact details will be visible in current active. You can see here, this option is there, current active. Here the contact details will be shown, as you can see. So now we are on test case number 6. User tries to offer the lift and rejects the request. This has also been done in the demonstration video, and since the user will be rejecting the request, no contact details will be exchanged, and the person who has requested for the lift can now request to another person, because one person has rejected his ride and the notification of rejection is already sent. So now test case number 7, when user requests for a lift and its request get accepted. So this is also done in the demonstration video. If you remember, Tushar requested me for a ride and I accepted his request, and then later we both were put into current active box, where we have seen each other's contact details. So yes, we have accepted this test case, and we have done this in demonstration video. Now the next test case says that when user requests for a lift and the request gets rejected. This is also done. Once the request is rejected, after rejecting the request, username of both the users will be removed from the respective list. No, the name won't be rejected, but yes, the person who has requested, who is asking for a lift, can now ask another user for a lift. So how? Yes, the user's request is rejected and she can send request to the same user again. How to test the precondition? After rejecting the request, the user gets notified that request is rejected, and he or she can send the request to the same user again, because user won't be deleted from the list, because other users must be able to see him. So yes, if you are rejected once, it's obvious that now you have to request some other person for the lift. Let's head towards the 9th test case, which says that user tries to accept ride more than the number of available seats. User must be logged in. User gets, he says, offering ideas. Name is shown in the available. User approves, rejects by clicking on the approve of request. For this test case, user tries to accept. User just need to accept the list. User cannot ask for 2 seats or 3 seats. So while we were developing the app, and when we discussed with the mentor, we came to a conclusion that we will simply showing the number of seats, and a person can only request for a seat. So we are thinking and assuming that a person who has requested is requesting for a single seat. So number of available seats are now 0, and the user must have offered the lift. So this is simply the thing that now user can only request for the lift. He is not asking for number of seats. When you are requesting for a ride, user is simply saying that I want to travel with you and I need lift, which is obvious that only 1 seat will be available to him. So this test case has been molded to another thing, which says that per request means 1 seat. Each request 1 seat. Now 10th test case says that user tries to rate another user, and for that again the newly calculated rating is shown. That is perfectly fine. Here a user can provide the rating by click on others user profile and can rate user option. This we have changed because we have while developing the application, we have come through a problem that suppose traveler C has never traveled with traveler A. So he should not be able to rate traveler A just by searching his profile. So for that we have made current active, and in this current active only those people will be there who have traveled together. So suppose I will be traveling with Tushar, and once I will end the ride with Tushar, automatically this rating page of Tushar will be appearing, and here I can rate Tushar. So rated success. So let us talk about the technology stack as it is previously discussed in the design meeting, that we will be using the following programming languages. Let us start with Java. Java, as we all know, is an object-oriented programming language, and since it contains classes and objects, it made our application very effective and efficient. XML was used as the front-end language. SQL was used to communicate between the database. Android Studio was used as the development environment. The Firebase is our database which we have used, and this is the new technology which we have learned while developing the Android application. Powtoon is an application which we used for developing or creating our promo video. And OBS Studio is used for the project demonstration video. So this is all from the demonstration video of NITC Travel Together Android application, and we are very thankful and grateful to you for your valuable time. You can find our source code from the following GitHub link, and you can download the Android application of NITC Travel Together from a Google Play Store. And in case if you don't find it there, you can directly download the APK from the given link and start using it. Thank you so much.